I'm Mr. Hargrave, and this is what you need to know about Nova. You might notice I got a little bit of a different setup here. I got my skeleton friend over here, Sherlock Holmes, holding up a green screen for me today. Let me know what you think of the new setup. And let's start talking about Nova. So the first thing I want to bring up is Isotope 8. And do we want to make him a skirmisher? I don't know. Here's my thinking on this. Nova and the Nowhere team is going to win war battles. There's really nothing that they're not going to beat. So if you're using Nova in war, it probably doesn't matter what Isotope 8 class you have on him. Striker, Raider, whatever you want to do. I'm thinking outside of war, I reassessed this. I know in my original Nowhere video, I was thinking Striker for him just to get more damage. Hey, more damage. Maybe Raider for critical hits. I'm now thinking Skirmisher because of his special. His special does have a stun on it. And outside of war, outside of the Nowhere team, he's not getting an extra focus boost from anything. So if you want that stun to actually land on anything, then you're going to want Skirmisher, especially if you're going to want to use him the way that I'm going to use him in this video. I have a interesting use of Nova I'm going to try out for the first time, and Skirmisher is going to be really key for that. So he might be a character that you kind of swap Isotope 8 classes on as you need it, but right now I'm thinking that he could really benefit from that focus boost. You are going to want to max out tier 4s on Nova if you're going to use them in war. And wow, there's a whole other video to make on them selling us empowered Nova. If you want to hear my rant on that, that's in a video I put out last week. I had a really weird shooting schedule this week. I'm shooting this Monday, and it's like you're getting this on YouTube. Actually, everybody's getting this Saturday. So I don't know. We might have more details about how much that's going to cost and whatever. That part of this conversation aside, okay, the fact that they're selling you empowered Nova, just kind of pushing that away for now because from where I'm sitting filming this, I don't have access to all those facts. Here's what I'm doing. I still don't give a fuck about war. So I'm not going to tier for his passive. And I don't know what I'm going to do about the empowered thing. Maybe quit the fucking game. Like, that's what some people are doing. Some people are like, you want me to pay to empower a character? Fuck you. I'm done, because they're going to do it again. If it works, they're definitely going to fucking do it again. And even if it doesn't work, they might do it again. So I don't know. Look, the one thing I do know is that if you want to use Nova outside of war, I would upgrade his special and his ultimate. You're getting big bonuses to damage if you do that. So no matter what, do that. But probably you're going to want to tier 4 everything on this character. The only reason I didn't tier 4 is basic is because in anywhere outside of, well, even inside of war, I don't know where you're going to use his basic. I don't know where that even comes into it. Any team you're going to fight, you're going to kill in the first 2 turns with Nowhere. If it makes it to a 3rd turn, you fucked up. You picked the wrong target. You haven't powered up your characters enough. Something's gone wrong. Or maybe that's the Nowhere versus, well, then you pay to fucking empower him. I don't know. It's hard to talk about this without talking about the bullshit empowered crap. But there it is. I'm thinking for right now, for the purposes of this video, for using Nova outside of war, you're going to want the ultimate and special. The next thing you need to know is that Nova is safe to build to tier 18. Why tier 18? Because in Dark Dimension 6, there is a section that is legendary, but not horsemen. So you can't use the horseman legendaries. So what legendaries do we have? Nova, Nick Fury. That's about it. If you want to tier 18 old characters, right? If you want a tier 18 Jubilee and Phoenix or Shuri, I don't know. You can go ahead. But I think the safest thing to do is to build the new meta characters, and that's going to be Nova. That's going to be Nick Fury. And That's about it. We're going to have to see what kind of traits we're going to get into there. But the best legendary characters to power up are going to be whatever new legendary characters are coming out. Last year, we had 4 legendary characters released through Scourges. I'm assuming this year will be the same. Nova's going to be the first one. There is no year-long release. I don't know what you've heard elsewhere, but the official word is there is not going to be another Apocalypse this year. So whatever characters being rumored out there, whatever release methods are being rumored out there, that's not what we're looking at. We probably are going to be looking at 4 Scourge releases just like last year, but we're getting Super Scroll via Dark Dimension 6. That's replacing Apocalypse. I believe the only legendary characters we're getting this year are going to be via Scourge releases. And for that, Tier 18 Nova. That's my strong recommendation. Finally, last thing to know about Nova, this is mainly a war character, but he may have some utility outside of war. Maybe in the arena, maybe there'll be a Scourge that will require, Nowhere. I know actually the Nowhere, the Nova Scourge has a bio section. Nova is going to be great for that. But, you have to unlock him, unlock him. You can't unlock Nova using Nova. So I don't know how helpful that is. But if you want a big score on it, using Nova would probably help you out. Using the whole Nowhere team would probably help. Well, you can't use the whole Nowhere team because it's not a bio. It is. I don't know. Here's what I know. Here's what I'm going to show you. In this video, I have a interesting use for this. What I'm going to do, because I do not have Firestar unlocked yet, and even when I do unlock Firestar, I am wondering if Nova would give me more value if I use Nova in New Warriors against Gamma, because that's the target that I need to hit the most is Gamma. So this is Season 3 of Cosmic Crucible. This is my first round of Season 3 Cosmic Crucible. I know you're watching this Saturday, but I filmed this Monday. And I'm looking at a Gamma team. And my question is will I be able to use this team of New Warriors, Omega Red, and Nova? Now, my plan was my 5th character would be Firestar. That'd be great. I think Firestar, New Warriors, and Omega Red is what you're going to want to use to take out Gamma. But some of us don't have Omega Red, and it might be easier for you to get Nova. I think Nova is a good stand-in for Omega Red and maybe better on this team than Gwenpool. We'll have to test that. I'm not sure if I'm going to prefer Nova on this or if I'm going to prefer Gwenpool on this. I definitely want Firestar, Cloak Dagger, and Deadpool. I think that's actually, or Deathpool. I think that's actually enough to kill Gamma on its own. And I don't think it matters who your 5th is. But that stun from Nova, the fact that he can clear Gamma radiation, it makes him kind of a logical counter for Gamma inside Cosmic Crucible. Now, ideally, you would have the entire Nowhere team. But I'm kind of thinking about not building Nowhere, so I might be throwing Nova on with 4 other characters, building, theory crafting something to beat Gamma teams. Plus, we got to keep in mind, Gamma has been nerfed. Now, before I do this attack, I do want to walk you through my other attacks here. We have this great replay feature, so we might use that as well if there's anything interesting here. I threw Masters of Evil against Wakanda War Dogs, but as you can see, he put it in the wrong damn room. So he should have put it in room 4, and he put it in room 3. I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but yeah, that was an easy fight because it wasn't even in room 4. I think it would still work anyways. He had Infinity Watch over here, and for Infinity Watch, I threw Apocalypse. That's fully empowered Apocalypse, by the way, and Eternals against this. This was a no contest. I don't think there's anything to show there. That was pretty academic. I threw Tangled Web with Zombie Iron Man and Hela against Young Avengers. There's really nothing to see on that fight. And then this is interesting here. I'll go ahead and show you this one. So this is Unlimited X-Men versus Darkhold with Quicksilver. Man, there was a guy in my comments today. He's like, Quicksilver's actually awesome, and you content creators are fucking everybody over by saying that he sucks. I'm like, yeah, maybe if you dump a shit ton of resources into Quicksilver, then you can get some value out of him. But watch what happens to Quicksilver in this. It's ridiculous. He's a non-issue. Like, unless you are willing to invest the yellow stars in him and the extreme power levels, you're just not going to see what you want to see out of Quicksilver. So, yeah, this match is going to be ridiculous. We're going to throw an ability block over here on Wong. We are going to kill Quicksilver. That's it. He never took a turn. He never took a fucking turn. He's Quicksilver. He should go first, right? He doesn't. Sunfire comes in, kills Morgan Le Fay before her turn. I mean, look, this is Cosmic Crucible, so Unlimited X-Men are still, gonna kill pretty much anything out there. But just saying, this whole Quicksilver thing, I'm still not feeling it. You're gonna have to make a better case, okay? I'm sure someday I'll build him. It would really help if he had a team. It seems like his team is Darkhold, which I don't know. I don't even think I'm going to end up... I think I will use Darkhold on this. My plan is to throw Darkhold at Death Seed, but I also have Infinity Watch, so I don't really even need Darkhold. Would Quicksilver make that attack that much better? I don't know. All right, it's time to do New Warriors. Really, I'm just stalling at this point. Let's see what Nova adds to it. See if Nova adds anything to it. I'm going to be messing with this all week, so make sure... Well, I'm going to mess with this all next week. I've already messed with this all week. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do this fight. I don't know how I feel about this green screen. It's weird. I can throw my hand into the nothing now. Maybe it's better. I am such an abnormal streamer or video YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing now. All right, so I'm going after She-Hulk. My target is still She-Hulk. I'm going after her. Oh, we're in the room where everybody gets their ultimate attacks as well, which is interesting. I wonder how that affects Nova. I don't know. I wonder how that affects Red Hulk. Is he going to come right out with his ultimate? I don't know if he gets to do that. Okay, and we are going to get to ultimate with Dagger. So we're going to do that. And everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Oh my God. This might have... All right, well, we didn't learn anything. What, is he still alive? Who is here? What is happening? Why are we all glitched out? I guess we'll ultimate with Nova. Can I tell which enemies are here? I can't tell what I'm even hitting. That is so annoying. All right, well, no, we're fully glitched. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe I can get the fight to end here. I hit auto. This is not what I wanted to show. All right, we won. I don't know what the fuck happened. At least I didn't lose my attack. You make the call whether Nova has any value outside of war. Seemed like he was good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's fun in this room where he gets to ultimate right away. That's really cool. You get his battlefield effect. I don't know. New Warriors are destroying Gamma, no problem. Oh, let's go ahead and beat our last room here and check out our final score. So, yeah, now I can just throw Darkhold at Death Seed. I think that works. I think Darkhold on Death Seed works. Death Seed is good, but it's not that good. I'm talking myself into it because I know Infinity Watch works, but Death Seed should work too. Maybe it'd work better if I had Quicksilver. Maybe then I wouldn't have trepidation. I don't know. I don't know, guys. My enthusiasm for Cosmic Crucible is kind of dipping. Which is why I'm not doing these attacks live. I just don't even think that it's that interesting. Of course, Season 3, not as interesting as the tournament. And just not interesting in general. So what am I going to do here? I am going to get the deflects up. And then I am going to throw out the ultimate with Morgan Le Fay. And get some of that ability block going on. Get some Get some disrupted going on. All right, let's slow. Oh, we're blind with Doctor Strange. Getting blind. How the hell do we get blind? I guess we have safeguard. We don't have immunity. I'm going to need to stun Nemesis. If Nemesis gets to ultimate, it's really going to suck. So we're going to shut that down. And then we are going to hopefully kill Beast. Let's get the taunt up with Wong. I don't think I've ever done this fight. I guess I was looking forward to Cosmic Crucible Season 3 because I knew I was going to do better at it than the tournament. This is just kind of plays more to my strengths, where I build, the best characters and then use them to win. That's kind of how Marvel Strike Force works. Whereas the tournament was a lot of, kind of having really big teams, being able to spread yourself kind of thin. I don't know. It seems like people went even more offensive than I was going. I went too heavy on defense somehow and end up shorting myself. I don't know. I might just suck at this game. Anyways, we're going to get rid of Dark Beast. And this team is falling apart. I don't know. Would have Infinity Watch done it quicker? You let me know. It seems like Darkhold is going through here just fine, though. Here comes an ultimate from Agatha. And we just have a lone Archangel who's going to get his ass swatted by Wong. Dead. Okay, I think that was faster than Infinity Watch. I've done that with Infinity Watch, and normally it takes maybe one more turn. Maybe that's a one turn faster. That's what matters now, isn't it? Huge efficiency scores. All right, we have whoa, yeah, we did great. That's a 5192. Those are the kind of scores you need to put up to win. I've been downgraded. The tournament really tanked me. I'm down in Diamond 1 now. I'm sure I will raise up fast, though, if these are the kind of defenses I'm going to run up against. We will see. Just to recap, if you didn't see my video a week ago, this is my defense right now. I may have already changed this, but this is what I'm rocking. So it's pretty heavy. We are going with, I love this team in room 1 that gets wins all the time. The room 2, not so much. I think my gamma is still solid in 3, although it might have been some of the nerf. New Warriors did not do that well on gamma in season 2. The nerf to gamma might really have made that match easy. We got Wakanda in the right room. I'm loving this room 5. This got me wins in the tournament, and I think it's going to work out here. Now for room 6, I do have my rebirth in here, and this was smart. Actually, what he had set up here in room 6, this is what you're going to want to do. If you're going to want to put non-rebirth in room 6, you got to make sure you put something in 6 that rebirth can't beat. So while this Darkhold was an easy win for me with Unlimited X-Men, it would not have been an easy win with rebirth. You don't want to put a garbage team in here because the rebirth buffs work on offense as well. So if you're going to put a different, and I don't think many people should put rebirth on defense. I think it is better to put a stronger defense in because even with the buffs, rebirth is only so good. All right, let me know how you're doing this season of Cosmic Crucible. This week, by the time you watch this, the first week of season 3 is already done. How are you liking it? I want to know about it in the comments below. There's a lot of other great videos on this channel, so check them out. And grave diggers, keep digging.